Nintendo is saying gotta catch 'em all to the people responsible for a massive Pokemon leak last year. This is a really interesting story for 90s kids like me. Let me just quickly get you up to speed. About mid last year, there was an enormous leak from Game Freak, the developers of Pokemon, and Nintendo, where over 1 terabyte of data and information was just leaked and made accessible to the public. This was dubbed by Pokemon fans as the Terror Leak and revealed so much. In fact, for Pokemon fans, it was like Christmas. There was so many cool little secrets, Easter eggs, unused Pokemon designs, and different things that we had never seen before. Probably one of my favorite things that was revealed in this was the fact that Mudkip, the water-type starter from Pokemon Ruby and Sapphire, was actually never going to be a starter. Instead, it was like a water rabbit kind of Pokemon. And I thought it was just so interesting as like a historical look into the development of certain Pokemon, like evolutions and pre-evolutions that never happened and different forms and lore, but also like personal information and data of a bunch of Game Freak employees. And obviously from a privacy and legal perspective, this is a huge breach from the person who leaked this information. That person is really only known by the Discord username Game Freak Out, but Nintendo is trying to change that by taking legal action against the Terror Leaker. What's up guys, Mike here. Welcome back to my channel. For more videos like this, hit the subscribe button. As I said, like this was really Christmas for longtime Pokemon fans. There were so many cool scrapped Pokemon designs that we had just never seen before, and I just could not believe that all of this had come to light. I mean, I love the idea that Blaziken and Latias and Latios were kind of originally one Pokemon. That's crazy. So much information came to light that had just never been seen before by Pokemon fans, and I completely understand Nintendo's perspective here. I mean, all of this is unused content that was never supposed to see the light of day from fans, and it is a huge breach of their privacy and their businesses' like trade secrets. I mean, wouldn't it be awesome to see every scrapped concept for a Pokemon over the years? Because some of them look better than the ones we actually have got. I'm looking at you, Stunfisk, the worst design in Pokemon ever. And Nintendo has now officially subpoenaed information for Game Freak Out, the Discord user allegedly responsible for these leaks. I'm not 100% sure how this works from like a privacy perspective, but there's a really interesting balance here because for me as a fan, I love that this happened. I love that this was leaked. I love that everyone was talking about it all and everyone was fanning out over all of these designs. But from Nintendo's perspective, again, I completely understand why they would be angry that this happened. This is information they never wanted people to see, but people are seeing it and they had no control over it. Plus, just the fact that I'm sure it must be illegal to obtain and leak classified information like this that was never supposed to be public. Like someone has definitely broken a law here, and I think Nintendo is going to come down really, really hard on them. And it's like theoretically possible that the Terror Leaker is here watching the video now, in which case I say run for your life, because I think it's going to be really tough for you to get out of this one if they manage to figure out your identity. I mean, leaks like this aren't new to the gaming industry, but I think the fact that this was such a huge leak, like we're talking 1 terabyte of data, and with social media and the internet, it is just so easy to distribute that information everywhere very, very quickly. And Nintendo absolutely has a right to protect its intellectual property like this. I mean, this information and these Pokemon designs and scrapped ideas, they're all over the internet forever now. Nintendo can never undo that or take it down. It just exists out there. And it's hard for them because like as a fan, I see some of these ideas and I'm like, oh, I wish they did that. I mean, this concept here of the Pokemon Spheal, I guess before they were Spheal, and this other Pokemon who was essentially a bowling pin. I think the idea was that Spheal was like a bowling ball and this bird Pokemon was a bowling pin, and that's a great kind of lore thing for Pokemon. Like that's a great synergy between two Pokemon, but it never really happened. And so I'm in two minds. I guess I don't want the Terror Leaker to go to jail or anything, but I do want Nintendo to pursue their rights as a business to protect their property like this. And it's really this moral and ethical gray area, because as a fan, I loved this, but as someone who likes Nintendo, I care about their perspective as well. So I don't know, guys. I guess I'm just glad that this happened, and I don't know what I want to happen next. Whew, thank you so much for watching, guys. Hey, if you like this video, hit the subscribe button down below and comment what was your favorite part about the Terror Leak. Do you think the Terror Leaker should get a big punishment? Like, what do you think should happen here? I think it's really tough. If you can't think of a comment, but you want to help me out in the algorithm because you're a good guy and I'm a good guy and we're both good guys, so we help each other out, just comment below, gotta catch them all. That way I know you made it to the end of the video and you're still here watching. While I've got you, I'm all over the internet doing dumb stuff that I think is cool. I have a blog, I have a podcast, they're all down in the description to this video. And if you like this one, YouTube reckons you might like this video too, but if you just want to watch Pokemon videos, I've got a playlist of them right here. So click on that and just go ride the wind with it, okay? I'm not gonna stop you. That's pretty much it from me. My name's Radio Mike. This has been The Inside of My Mind, and I'll catch you later.